Hello and welcome to Bennett Park here in beautiful Dungog on a Friday night football. Quizmasters Friday night football trivia. Bringing you all the coverage here thanks to Bar TV as well. G'day, I'm Paul Arundel. Alongside him we've got Peter Hudson from the Dungog Warriors. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Paul. Happy to be here.
It's going to be a good clash, this one. Stockton v your side, Dungog. We'll try not to be too biased, but how do you see this one shaping out?
Well, going on last week's results, you'd probably say we haven't got a chance with Stockton winning by 50 and us getting 40 put on us, but funny things have happened. So expecting a good performance from the boys. Down a bit on troops this year, but as long as they have a dig, I don't really mind what the score is. Well,
luckily the wind's blowing this way, so the boys didn't hear you say that. But look, it's going to be a great clash. The boys are out there in the middle of the paddock now, as you can see. Good crowds turned up. Most of the crowd are in their cars tonight because it is a bit chilly, but we'll soldier on with it tonight. There's a couple of fires happening too, which is always good for bush footy. As boys are just going to toss a coin and see which way they run. And as we say that, the wind's just died down a little here, so hopefully they have a good night's footy. It's the first time I think we've done a game with Stockton. We did a grand final a couple of years ago with the Dungog Warriors. They went down to Carrington in that grand final at Harker Oval, I believe. Stockton Sharks, a couple of years out, they're back and looking to get another big win in this game here. So the referee's having a good long chat with them. We'll go through the team lineups. We'll go through the Dungog team first. We've got Cottam at fullback. The wingers are Barnes and Nevin. The centres are Campbell and Hinton. 5'8" is Matthews. Halfback is Brecklesman, Trey Brecklesman. The front rowers are Ward and Hinton. Aidan Brecklesman is the dummy half. The back rowers are Craigie and Bora. Robson is the lock. The bench is Sharkey. Waller. Braham is actually starting. Ward, Evans and Russell. And it looks like it's going to be Stockton to kick off. I'll get through their team very shortly. And when was the last time that Stockton come down this way, or up this way?
Well, they haven't had a side for a couple of years since they won it a few years ago. It's been probably 2 or 3 years since I've been here. Last time we hosted them, I think.
Well, they've done a good job with the jerseys. A white number on the sky blue background. It's going to be
It's
hard to pick up.
very hard to pick up that. Yeah, you're right there.
And Dungog in their traditional maroon and gold. Gold V. I'm just about to get underway. As usual, we are waiting on a kicking tee. Always seems to happen at the local footy. About to get underway. It's a good crowd in. They're all in their cars, keeping warm. I hope the batteries are charged.
There is quite a crowd building up. A couple of fires on the hill.
And we're underway in Friday night football, brought to you by Quizmasters Trivia. And it's Dungog running right to left on the screen. 4 men in that tackle to start off with Stockton. And looks like it'll be I'm not sure who was that. That was a pretty tough hit to start up. You'll want to get those a few cobwebs out of the way early. Another strong hit there from the front rowers there.
That was Nathan Ward hitting that up.
He spent a bit of time at Raymond Terrace, I believe.
He did. Coach Raymond Terrace A grade 4 years ago. He's been at Dungog now for the last 3 years. He's done a great job since he's been here.
He's going to take another hit up now. Solid defence there from the Stockton side. They're up just short of the 40-metre zone. It's the last tackle by the referee. It's back. Not a bad kick into the wind. It is pretty strong. It's down to the winger. It's a good take there from Webber. Webber will run this up just over the 30-metre line. It's met there by a couple of defenders in Barnes and also Evans, Hodson out there. Players call us forward. I hope you picked that up on the audio mic back at home. It's a good run there from Robinson, looking for the offload. And referee was the first penalty of the match.
Taking the man out of play.
Yeah. So Stockton with the first opportunity to post points. Forgive me, the viewers at home. I'm sounding a bit hoarse tonight. I am battling the man flu. But we'll soldier on, just hope I don't give it to anyone here. So we're back underway. It's Robinson again, short pass to Tupou. Kinchella, I beg your pardon. I'm going to get plenty of these names wrong tonight.
Almost impossible to pick out those numbers for Stockton.
Certainly is. Another couple of cheeky metres there. So they're within 10 metres here of the line.
Big test for the Warriors here.
So slow play the balls. They go to the left-hand side, cuts it out, short pass again. That's Ben Tupou with the ball. Pop it out, but couldn't. So they go back to the right. Dances around, almost gets around the number 18 in Evans.
Great tackle by Brahm.
Brahm, beg your pardon, we've got Pete to correct me with these numbers. Short ball to Tupou again, and he's short, so he's only inches from the line. Last tackle. It's got Palm Wicks, he's just dropped the ball pretty much to the line right open there. And,
good set by Dungog there, good in defence.
Yes, very well. See if they can get out now out of their own 20-metre zone. A couple of tackles there. And now Dungog get their first penalty of the match, so that's a bit of a relief for the Warriors. And that's coming straight towards the camera. It's going to go straight over the top of us. Fair strike. So it's getting pretty windy here. Conditions. The wind's blowing straight towards us, and another penalty to Dungog. So 2-1, the penalty's early. And Hinton wanted to take a quick tap, but the referee says no, wait till I find the mark.
Don't think we need front rows taking quick taps, but no Benji Marshall.
Another touch finer now is about 30 up from the Stockton line, so big opportunity here for the home side. Brecklesman will get us underway, gives that to, is that Ward with the ball, good run. Just short of the 20-metre zone. This will be Hinton. Take it forward. Look for a big hit there was Kinchella, but he bounced off Hinton. Eventually he's taken to the ground. So you got numbers out to the right. They go this way now. That's Brecklesman. Out the back to the fullback is Cotton. Good desperation tackle there. It was almost through. Poked the nose through. Brecklesman at dummy half to the brother. Goes out there to the Campbell. So, nothing so far, but are they building up for something here, the Warriors? Cut out man, Brecklesman with the ball. Inside there to Hodson. Robson, I beg your pardon. So I'll get plenty of names wrong tonight. Thanks, Pete, for correcting me. Chip,
yep.
Little grubber there, and it's well fielded there by Tupou. I don't think he was expecting that, but clever hands there from the big front row. Anyway, gets Stockton out of trouble.
The right idea, but just the wrong execution.
So Stockton now with it all to do to get out of here. So pretty even contest so far, you'd say?
I would say that 5 minutes into the game. Both sides eager to make the initial breakthrough.
So another good strong run there by the back row there. I believe that was Meehan. So a little kick down into that far left-right corner. We'll get that right in a minute. It's fielded there by Cotton. Almost gets away from the tackle, but good defence there from Stockton, moving up quickly. Another good quick tackle there. The markers are out pretty quick there, and we've got a third penalty to the Warriors.
Another relieving penalty, very handy for the Warriors. A bit slow getting back on side there.
So the ref is going to have his first conversation with Sione Tupou, the captain.
He does like having a conversation, this referee, I found.
And so he's got the dummy half there, Lincoln Melmoth there as well, just having a quick word. And, well, it wouldn't be a Friday night footy game without the referee getting on the big screen, so well done. Hopefully we won't see too much more of that. A good free-flowing game.
There'll be a couple of stoppages from him, I can assure you.
So almost a full start there, but it'll be Ward that'll take it forward.
Another good run from the front rower.
Just over the 40-metre zone now. Well, almost went between the legs of the dummy half there, but eventually it's a good line out the right there. Campbell's got it.
Campbell.
I don't think he's got anyone between him. He's got him.
Yes.
He's going to get over the line.
Beautiful try to Jordan Campbell for the Warriors.
A little bit of a somersault there at the end, Aussie trip, but it doesn't matter. Jordan Campbell gets the try, and it's the Dungog Warriors 4 with a kick to come over the Stockton Sharks.
Good work in the lead up there from Harry Bora. Got a good ball away. Scott Matthews also heavily involved in that movement. It's great work from the Dungog Warriors to strike first blood here at Bennett Park. There'll be one lucky person with the number 3 in the jumper auction for the Dungog Warriors. Pick up $750 for first try scorer.
So are they still selling tickets? Surely not now.
No, we had to do the jumper auction after the first game, and it's all the money gets pooled and 25% goes to the injured players fund, and the rest gets divided amongst the home games. So this year it's $750 for first try scorer.
No worries. Well, I've never won that once. I always seem to get the front rowers. So Trey Brecklesman adds the extras, and it's 6-0 to Dungog here early here on Quizmasters Friday Night Footy. So it's a slow return for the Sharks.
Might be getting frostbite out there.
Yes, yeah, it is getting chilly here. I'm sure the second half might even get a bit of snow.
They're talking about snow on the tops this weekend, but that's an hour from us, though. But certainly winter's arrived early. That's out in the full.
Oh, very close. Well judged, Peter Hudson, out on the full. So we'll get a penalty ride on halfway. And it's amazing this wind. It's coming straight across towards the camera lens here.
Probably favouring Stockton a little bit, you might think, but not much.
So just what the
fair
doctor ordered.
and westerly.
So here's Hinton taking it forward. Hayden Brecklesman at dummy half gives that to that's
Kieran Hinton.
Kieran Hinton, another Hinton.
Brother, yes, they're both brothers, Kieran and Matt.
The other long side there, that's Cottam chiming in from the back line. Takes two defenders to put him down. So they got numbers either side, and the referee says, no, you've walked off the mark by about 5 centimetres. Take it back.
Too cold a night to be nitpicking like that.
Yes. So here's Nathan Ward.
He's
through the gap. Nathan Ward, he's got the fullback to meet. It's a beat, I beg your pardon.
He's got there.
He's got there.
That is a great try from the captain coach, Nathan Ward.
Nathan Ward, the front row, the captain coach, gets Dungog's second try.
Tearing apart the Sharks at the moment.
We'll just see if we can get a replay up. If you can see that at home, good luck to the viewers. And Nathan Ward just charged through the line. And then the fullback, I thought he had him covered. But got over the line. So
too much momentum, I think, when he got to him.
So another try to the Warriors.
So 10 minutes in. 9 minutes in, actually. Could be a 12-0 lead to the Warriors if he converts this. It's up on the...
So just to the left of the uprights here, and the wind is basically coming straight towards him. You can see the supporters in the background. They got the fire keeping them warm. Can we order that at half time, Peter?
Would be nice down here. But...
So Trey Brecklesman lines up his second attempt, looking for 2 for 2. Strikes it. Oh, it's just
allowed for the wind and it didn't blow.
Well, it remains 10-0 here at Benner Park, here in Dungog. Quizmasters Trivia Friday Night Footy. It's Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. First time we've been up this way, Bar TV Sports, in beautiful Dungog. It's a good ground. There's plenty of room on the hill for the supporters. They're all in their cars tonight. I don't blame them. So we're back underway. This one looks like a better kick-off. Straight down to Brecklesman. It's going to be Hinton the charge. He's met by 3 defenders.
Strong
there.
early Hinton.
So it's the dream start for the Warriors. Looking for an offside there. They thought the markers had moved too early, but they've got away with it. Kieran Hinton's just been lined up and hammered by Tupou.
That was a hit. Hinton
Here's
again.
Nathan Ward. That was Hinton, sorry, beg your pardon. Hinton to Hinton. They look very similar, Nathan Ward and Hinton, from here. As Brecklesman went for a dart from dummy half, but he's wrapped up by Robinson. So Hinton, this is his second hit up of this 6. Last tackle now, just inside Stockton's half. They go the short side, it's gone to nobody. It was eventually picked up by Barnes, who puts it on the toe.
Good kick, Barnes.
And we'll go down to the fullback, Moody. Run this over the 10, try and get back to that 20-metre zone. The Warriors there to meet him in defence. So, the Sharks have just got to take this out of their own zone, get a good set in, rebuild. So, here's Tupou again, taking that up to the 40. Not sure who that one is, can't quite pick up his number. As I said, it's very hard to pick up the numbers here on these jerseys. So, apologies to everyone for getting them wrong. Nice little kick there from Phillips. He's got the winger there to pick it up, and it's just taken a turn into touch. I tell you what.
It was dangerous there for a while.
Jordan Webber almost had that. If it bounced into his lap, it could have been interesting for the Sharks, but it's gone into touch. It'll be a Dungog feed, about 20 out from their own line.
Replacement coming on for Dungog. Johnny Ward will be replacing someone who I'm not sure at the moment. Certainly ready to go.
Well, if Dungog staff, they've thrown a dummy at us already. I've got him in 19, Guy Russell, but it's John Ward. I'll take your word for it, Peter. But, anyway, we'll do our best. We get on, and we've got a full start at the scrum. Bit of a hush over the ground here at the moment. So back underway. Lovely pass.
Oh, lovely ball.
Through the gap.
Chris.
He's got no one in front of him.
Scott Matthews.
Has he got the legs? Has he got the legs?
Has he got the legs? I think he has under the post.
Tries for the Warriors. You're right. Pete's getting excited.
And why wouldn't I be?
Great stuff from the Warriors.
From the scrum base.
Third try, Scott Matthews underneath the post.
Stockton Sharks in shock here at the moment.
So,
3 tries in the first 15 minutes to the Warriors.
We didn't expect this.
Certainly didn't expect this.
So it's only three tries in the first under 15 minutes of play. The referee's gone down. Has he pulled a hamstring?
Oh, I hope not.
You got your referee's certificate, Pete? Can you get out there? Can we get anyone out there? Yeah, he's got cramp down there at the moment, the referee. So just under 15 minutes gone in this game, and we've got a referee down. So 3 tries to Dungog.
With 2 junior officials on the sideline, I don't really know what had happened here.
If you're a referee and you're near Bennett Park in Dungog, we've got a man down.
SOS. The Dungog trainer working feverishly on the referee. Forgotten about all his players. He needs this referee up and running.
Shane Hayne, if you're sitting at home with your pipe and slippers, get in the car, mate. We need you. So I hope the referee's all right. We're just mucking around here. But
yeah, I certainly hope he is too.
So this is real country footy. This see some big hits early, and the referee goes down. So actually, I didn't see him warm up before, so maybe he should have done his stretches before he got out there on the field.
And Dungog certainly started on the right foot. They've had pretty much a run of play. They've got a few relieving penalties early, which have helped, but they've made the most of them too, which is what you've got to do.
So while we've got this break in play, Peter, run us through a bit of the history of the Dungog Warriors.
Well, we've been around for nearly 100 years. I think 1921 we started out, but we played in the Maitland and Coalfields competition up until 2006, and then we joined the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. So since then we won a grand final in 2010, got beaten in the grand final in C grade 2 years ago, and just missed out making the grand final last year. So they've been around for a long time. Had some good players. Ex-St George Newcastle Knights player Tony Townsend came from Dungog. Gordon Harley was a fantastic player for Newcastle and Maitland in the 50s. Got named in Maitland's team of the century. He coached Dungog, I think, for 15 years. He'd play for Dungog on Maitland on the Saturday and Dungog on the Sunday. Say Andrew Taylor, Cessnock player, won a grand final with Cessnock. He's coached Dungog. He's a Dungog junior. So there's a few of them about, but no, we've been around for a while. Very successful in the Maitland Coalfields competition. I think we won about 9 grand finals. So
everything's happening here. We've got a phone call.
Phone
I'll
call.
let you take that, Peter,
Yeah,
and I'll
okay,
take over here. So
I'll try and think of some more history for us.
the referee's just come back out on the field, so he's rubbed up. And Brecklesman adds the extra, so 16-0 to the Dungog Warriors. We've had it all happening here with a couple of big hits. Referee going down. He's just trying to stretch that hammy. And so 16-0 down the Sharks. We need to turn it around very quickly, but it's a funny thing, Newcastle Hunter football, you can be down by 20 and still get up, as happened in the Challenge Cup final with Belmont South over Cardiff. We're back underway, and that'll be John Ward in the headgear taking it forward. So That looks like Nathan Ward there with the ball. So Brecklesman at dummy half. So they're going to the right side there. The man with the headgear. Can't quite see who that is out there.
Oh, you got it. Righto. Righto, mate. I'll hold you.
Back to centre field now through Hinton again.
Righto. Thank you. I
So
will.
the forwards are getting through some heavy work here for the Warriors. Laying the platform.
Righto, mate.
So Brecklesman will put this on the toe. It's gone high. It's holding up in that wind. And Vasey lets it bounce, or he's fumbled it. Eventually picks it up. And that's a nice tackle there
Great
from
tackle,
Barnes.
Brad Barnes.
So Moody will go from a scamper from dummy half. A good tackle there by Hinton. Also helping out there was Evans.
Oh, break
there.
here.
So the centre's got the ball. That's Anderson with it. It's a very good run.
Barnes, another great tackle.
And the referee's going to call time off again. And his leg's gone. He's had it. So that's the end of the referee's night. Nathan Warren just having a chat with the ref. So an interesting night here in Dungog.
It's all happening.
So Jordan Webber, the winger there for Dungog, for Stockton, to be a part, and just telling him to keep it loose.
Bit of frustration creeping in the Stockton camp, I think.
Have you ever done a hamstring on a cold night?
No, I was never lucky enough to do a hamstring, even on a warm night. I never used to run that fast.
So I'm not sure if the ref is going to make it through or not. I thought he was going for all money there, but he's soldiering on.
It's going to be a long, cold night if he keeps stopping like this every couple of minutes. I just did get that phone call when my phone rang. It was a supporter who was sitting at home in his lounge watching it on the big screen home and saying what a great job the cameraman's doing. Yeah. And the commentators.
Pablo, he's one of our best commentators. Cameraman as well, I should say. So we're going to get underway. Anderson, who made that break, gets us back underway. That's Robinson from Waratah Mayfield Cheetah. Trying with Stockton this year. There's a few here. There's the lock forward. There's Mean with the ball. Pops it out the back. Robinson again will just charge his forward. Oh, he got free.
Looking dangerous, very dangerous, Stockton looking.
For dummy half, looking for runners. It's gone behind.
Was knocked down or gone behind? Last tackle.
And the referee has seen a knock on there.
Bit lucky Dungog in that set of 6. Stockton made some early ground, but the ref's gone this time, I think.
It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Well,
the linesman's raced to the dressing room to get the magic pill or the magic rub.
Yeah, what's the go here? A referee's allowed to take performance-enhancing drugs?
I'm not sure.
Getting any tape? Is there
no, the linesman's coming on to run the rest of the game, so this could change the whole dynamics of the game.
It certainly could. Big moment for the young touch judge coming on to rule it. And we're about to get back underway.
Hang on, they've got 2 refs on.
Well, Touchy's coming
the other
on.
Touchy's on.
Maybe he's jealous that he's got the job. And
they might be looking for another linesman.
Yeah,
we have one.
We just grabbed someone out of the crowd. He's got the flags. So we're back underway. As Hinton takes that forward, he's met by a couple of defenders.
Be a big test for this young linesman being called into this game late. Let's hope he's up to the task.
That's John Ward, and the referee's given his first penalty. So if there wasn't going to be any highlights, we've certainly got some with the referees. That ball comes towards the van.
That's it.
Hope the van's insured, Peter.
It's got dents on the other side. Might as well be a couple on this side.
So Kieran Hinton will take this forward, just getting over halfway. Solid contact there from Kinsella. He'll sneak a couple more metres there. So Aidan Brenklesman at dummy half gives that to Johnny Ward.
Johnny Ward offloaded to Robson.
They
intercept and they're away.
Tupou's got it. Tupou tries to get away from Brenklesman.
Brad Barnes again, another great covering tackle.
He saved him a couple of times. Barnes, the winger. Tupou almost played it backwards. Looks like that's Craigie from dummy half. Can't find a...
Good defence. Barnes again in there.
So Phillips at dummy half. cut out to, oh, that's a long cut out.
Got to score here.
Looks like Kinsella out there wide, the number 10 for
They're
Stockton.
in.
Can't quite pick up that shirt over there on the far side. Could be Willie Tupou. But the referee has awarded a try. Stockton get there first. It's 16-4 with a kick to come.
Bit of a costly offload there from Ward, which was intercepted by Stockton, and 3 tackles later they're in the corner.
A couple of long passes in that try, and Willie Tupou out wide scores a try.
So they do look dangerous when they get a bit of broken play, Stockton. So Dungog will need to clean that up.
So after he's made that break, Ben Tupou, he's come off the sideline. Hopefully he's okay out there. So it looks like it's going to be Ryan Moody who's going to take this conversion. There's Tupou there on your screen. Had a good opening 20 minutes to this game. So looking at that far side there, it looks like Moody's going to line this one up. So important kick, he's got the wind behind him, so he shouldn't have any problem with the distance. Kicking towards that clubhouse side. There's a few spectators up in that clubhouse. It's not a bad view from up there behind the goalpost. Another hush over this ground as he takes the kick. Almost could hear a pin drop. He strikes it nicely, and the touch judge is awarded. So a great kick there from Moody, and it's 16 points to 6 here. Quizmasters Trivia Friday night football here at the Newcastle Hunter Rugby League. This is B grade. This is the washout game from round 1. So it's a bit of a catch-up match with. There's actually no. Well, it's the only game being played in the Newcastle Hunter. Well, tomorrow we've got the big rep game at Maitland.
Yeah, do you know how many teams are playing in that tomorrow?
2 games. The Ladies League kick it off at 11 a.m.
Who are they playing?
Central Coast, I believe. I should know that.
And do you know if any Stockton players were picked in that side, or?
I can't tell you off the top of my head. I'm still waiting for the team sheet to be emailed to me. So we're back underway. Good hard run there. Looks like Ash Kinsella.
I say the change of referees not helping Dungog.
Through a tackle there. Gets the pass away. It's gone to ground. It's picked up by Phelps. Chip and chase. And the referee's called it back. So he's seen a knock on there. So enterprising play there from the Sharks.
They're looking very dangerous, the Sharks.
So there's just about 20 minutes gone here on the ground clock. If the clock at home is wrong, we apologise for that. I'm trying to get that right. But so we're also just got word that we've got a few numbers wrong. But apologies for that. So the scrum's going to pack near the 40-metre zone. So it's good that we've got some viewers actually watching, because they're straight onto these names getting wrong. So as I said, I apologise. And a good solid hit there. Manages to get the ball away. Ward will take it forward. Gets through one, almost through the other. He's already got one meat pie tonight. Made
ground every time he's run tonight, Nathan Ward.
So Aidan Bregglesman goes to the short side. That's Johnny Ward out there. Straight into a hard defender there. And eventually gets put to ground. So another opportunity here for the Warriors. Come centre field through Matthews to Bregglesman. Short pass there to Craigie. So,
terrible pass from dummy half. Yeah, brother to brother, you think they would have known by that?
Well, maybe that was a play. It would have worked when they were 6 years old in the backyard. It was around near his ankles, but not that time.
Yeah. The Dungog Warriors, they can't afford to make mistakes like that if they want to maintain the advantage in this game. Sharks are starting to look dangerous with the ball.
I'll just wander over here to our scorer and hand that to them when we get back underway. Just waiting for my team list to come back from the scorer as she fixes up the numbers. So I think that's Robinson with the ball. No, we'll get it right shortly. Slow play the ball. That's Kinshella taking that just over halfway. So they go to
Slow
the
play
side.
the ball, which will help the Warriors.
Looking good with the ball in their hand, the Sharks, and as I say that, they drop the ball.
But you are right, they are looking very good with the ball in their hand.
So I'll just wander over to the scorers and see if I can get the score sheet back. Thank you very much, as we'll just walk back next to the ute. This is how we do it, Bar TV in the bush, just off the back of a ute.
And how do the lights compare to other grounds you've been at this year?
Well, it looks pretty good. Some night games we do. We haven't had a blackout that I can remember at any of the games. I haven't put the mocker on us tonight. But,
well, how many refs going down have you had?
yeah, well, it's a first. We saw the touch judge get belted down in Canberra. Just a good solid hit, tackle. So that's a good ball to Robinson there. About 8 metres out from the line. So the Sharks looking for their second try. Melman for dummy half. Short pass inside to Meehan. It's gone to the grounds. Picked up by Phillips.
Dangerous here, danger here.
Dancing around as Moody. It's almost over the line. He is over. Yeah. Ryan Moody gets the Sharks' second try of the night. The referee awards it. So it's 16-10 with the kick to come.
Things are starting to go pear-shaped for the Warriors here at the moment. Stockton making too much easy ground up the middle of the field.
Well, if you're in the Dungog Warriors camp, which you are, Pete, you'd be quickly getting some strapping to the referee that was on a minute ago. Oh, he's got the strapping on. Well, will we see a comeback? Can a ref make a comeback?
He's the man in charge. I suppose he can do what he likes. But the Warriors are certainly missing him out there.
So there's a good crowd there behind the hill. As I said, most of them are sitting in their cars, which I don't blame them. But
see Matty Hinton going back on for Johnny Ward, and Chris Evans going on for Bryson Brahm. Chris, prolific try scorer for Dungog throughout his career. Now works in Wollongong, so he doesn't get to train, just gets home for the games. But he's one of those rare players that has averaged more than a try a game. He's got 128 tries for the Warriors in about 123 games, which is a great record.
So Jacob Palm-Wicks, he did kick the last one. I got the name wrong there before, so I apologise to the Palm-Wicks family. He's right in front this time. Makes no mistake. So it's 16-12 here. There's about 15 minutes to go. I said if the clock's wrong at home, I apologise. I've maybe just buggered that up a little bit. But
don't know if it's me, but it seems the breeze has dropped a little bit.
Yes, it has.
It's when the cold really sets in up here.
Lovely. Well, last Friday night game we did at university, it just absolutely flogged down. So we'll deal with the elements. As long as there's no tornado brewing, that's what we don't want. We've had one of them before.
Tornado here for a long time, I don't think.
So back underway. Good kick down on that far left corner. It's allowed to bounce. Eventually it's picked up by Lewis. Or is that Webber on that far close wing? Can't really see. So it looks like Tupou back on the field there for the Sharks, taking that one forward. So it looks like Meehan. Wrestled to the ground just short of the 40-metre line. Took a walk out on that field. It's not too bad. Pretty lush as it goes down the break down the sideline there is Lewis. Cuts through a couple, eventually wrapped up by the cover defence.
Campbell and Nevin.
So they're getting a bit of a roll on here, the Sharks.
Yes, they're Warriors powerless to halt them at the moment.
So I'll come back to the side with Phillips. Looking to cut it. Steps back inside. Phillips, he's got the fullback to beat. Guts through underneath the post. And we're locked up at 16 all here.
Soon to be 18-16 to Stockton. A bit of push and shove behind the post there.
Yeah, the boys probably finding out which pub they go to in Dungog after the game, you think?
We go back to the Dungog RSL. They're our major sponsors, the Dungog RSL.
Good plug there. You can see that on the
We
front of the
also
jersey.
sponsored by the Bank Hotel and the Settlers Arms Hotel. Still push and shove down there.
So after the game, it's a bit of a pub crawl, is it?
Well, if they still open this time of night of a Friday.
Referee's called time off again, so just have a couple of words. Just let the boys know who's in control here.
Yeah, it's a game. If you got the ball, you can do some damage. And the last time Dungog had it, they lost it. And Stockton have held on it for about the last 10 minutes and ran in 3 tries. 2 mistakes from Dungog. 1 mistake, forced drop ball up here. It led to the first try. And drop ball not long after has led to the next 2.
So Sione Tupu just having a word with the referee and Nathan Ward, the 2 captains either side. So we'll still have the try, and Palm Wicks will have an easy conversion in front.
Yeah, they certainly clicked up a gear, got their game together now, Stockton, and Dungog are finding it hard to defend against them.
So every time there's a goal kick, there's a hush over the crowd. It's quite funny. Palm Wicks again makes it 3 from 3, and the Sharks hit the lead. 18-16 here on Quizmasters Trivia Friday night footy here at Bennett Park here in Dungog. First time the Bar TV cameras have been up to Dungog, and it's a good little ground. Plenty of room on the hill for the spectators.
Hard to get a bad vantage point at Bennett Park.
It's a very good ground. We're located on the, would you say this is the northern side or the eastern side?
Of Dungog?
Yeah, the sun's
Basically
down.
the middle of town, basically.
Right in the middle of town, there you go. We could see the floodlights on the way into town. It's going down there. It's Phillips with the ball. Jordan Phillips calling for it. Offloads. A hard run.
Hard run, but defence was fairly solid.
So the Sharks, they got their
tail up, yeah. They have got their fin up.
There's Anderson there with the ball, trying to creep a few more metres, and he gets a penalty. So Melmoth wanted to take the quick tap, but so Palm Wicks has just said, we'll just settle this down, boys. And fine touch near the 40-metre zone on Dungog side.
Need a big set in defence here, Dungog.
So Melmoth will get us underway to Robinson. Short pass there to the number 15 in French. Michael French is on the field. I hope I got that jersey right, 15. So Melmoth again at dummy half. It's another hit up from Robinson. He's been busy for the Stockton Sharks.
Proving a handful every time he runs with the ball.
Slow play the ball. They go to the short side. This is French again. It's his second hit up of this set. So be interesting to see if they go back to Robinson, and then they'll be the only 2 forwards that touch the ball this set. No, he's a decoy runner this time.
Go wide this time.
That's out there is the number 12.
Shepherd. Yeah, pulled up for Shepherd.
Sione Tupu, the captain, just running around the back of his teammate there. And
relieving penalty for Dungog here.
Yeah, we've got that wind up again. You can hear it probably in the effects mic. Certainly hear that tree, that big gum tree over the back. So not a bad kick from touch, just short of the 40-metre zone. We've got just over 10 minutes of play left in this first half. It's Johnny Ward back out in the field.
Dungog will be disappointed with the good start they had and where the position they're in now, but they can't afford to let another try in. They just be great to get one for themselves.
Well, this penalty will help. Hinton again looking for the quick tap, but he's
keen to get on with the game.
Aidan Brecklesman will find the line, kicking into that breeze. It's not a bad kick on the 30-metre zone. Good job by the ball boy and the touch judge on that far side. Here's Ward taking it forward. Nathan Ward, the captain coach.
Might have been Hinton that.
So Gozal gone to ground there. It's been picked up there by the number
Bora,
12.
Harry Bora.
I knew that was one player I was going to struggle with. He's got the white headgear on, should be easy. He's the 17. Is that Russell out there?
Luke Whaler, that is, I think.
Luke Whaler. I've got him down as 15.
Yeah, no, he's
I'll take
17.
your word
Yeah.
for it.
Guy Russell's 15.
So
Nathan
about
Ward
15
getting
out from the line.
ready to come back on.
So they go to the right side through Brecklesman, links up with Matthews, almost gets around the defender, but eventually pulls him down, about 10 out from the Sharks line. Goes to short side, Brecklesman puts it on the toe, he's going to get there. Great try for the Dungog Warriors.
Hayden Breckelman from dummy half, kicks ahead and regathers, fantastic.
So Dungog get their 4th try of the night, and they snatch the lead back 20 points to 18.
It's just what Dungog needed after letting in 3 quick tries in succession. Great result. First time they've been up that end with the ball for a long time, and it paid dividends.
So that wasn't a supporter laughing. That was the captain coach, Nathan Ward, just having a chuckle at you then.
And he does that a lot. He finds me quite funny for some reason.
So we Trey Brecklesman lining this one up. Not a bad shot from our cameraman, Pabs.
Great promotion in the background. Look at that bar TV van. Couldn't have positioned it any better.
No. So probably his most difficult kick here. Strikes it nicely. And the touch
He's got
like it.
Beautiful work
no
there.
No problem at all. So Dungog 22-18. Under 10 minutes to go. About 8 minutes on the clock. And Stockton again just taking their time back for the restart. Maybe this is the key. This is their plan. Just take their time.
I don't think they saw that coming, Stockton.
No, it was a very good play down the short side.
Warriors just need to complete this set, because how many times you see a team score and then fail to complete the next set of 6?
So Hinton will get us back underway.
It's a good, strong run from Hinton. But good solid defence as well.
Yeah, Bill Anderson there. Brad Anderson will be a part in that tackle in the fence. Scamper from dummy half. Just up to the 20-metre zone.
That was Evans with that run.
That's the number 14 out there.
Chris Sharkey. And a penalty.
Well, relieving penalties are the order of the night for both teams.
They have. Both sides have made the most of their opportunities with penalties.
The referee's going to call time off. So Sharkey on the ground there, is it?
That's Sharkey.
So I think he's just come on the field, the poor bugger. So he's got a warm welcome from the Stockton defence.
Go off and have a little rest.
So is your trainer, is he going skiing after this? He's
no, that's Dungog Club legend John Stiles there. Played captain coach. Been the first aid officer the last 20 or so years since he stopped playing.
So Sharky's in good hands then?
He is, very good hands.
So Trey Brecklesman will get us back underway. Kicking for touch. It's going straight towards the Stockton bench. Good take there from Ryan Mooney on the bench. So we go through Hinton again. Good solid contact there from, well, Hinton and the defence of the Sharks.
We've got Luke Whale has gone into dummy half now. Another penalty.
So Anderson waves his hands in disgust. Robertson's going to have a chat to the referee, but haven't seen the ref change the decision yet.
We'll give the linesman a bit of credit since he came on. He seems to have handled it all right. The game hasn't got away from him.
No.
I don't think he's had much experience reffing all-age games, so he's doing well at the moment.
So back underway. Oh, he's just slipped into that tackle there, Robson. It's up there, so they go to the right side again through Hinton to Brecklesman. Finds Matthews, steps. He's got a good right step there, Scott Matthews.
The ex-Singleton player, Scott Matthews, played over 150 games for Singleton, a lot of them first grade.
Speaking of a greyhound, we're picking up a greyhound tomorrow morning, a retired one.
What, as a pet?
As a pet. Retired greyhound, Dylan. Here's Hinton. So just taking the 20-metre zone. So go back through Brecklesman. Inside pass to John Ward. Straightens up. Good tackle around there.
Last tackle. What can we do here?
So they go the right side again. Brecklesman puts it on the ground again. The man's there to clean it up.
Cleaned up that time by Stockton, but not a bad kick.
So the Sharks will bring this out of their own zone. So the Warriors want a good set here in defence.
Big, strong set of defence is needed here.
So that's a good run there. That's I think that's French with the ball. That's a good solid run there from Tola Afoa. Take a couple of men to
making
take
easy
him down.
yards they are. Good tackle, but got him on his back.
Slow play the ball, and they get a penalty. So that's what the Sharks wanted, as we mentioned earlier. There's a couple of relieving penalties to get both teams out of trouble.
It's funny how in this grade, a lot of teams get a lot of tries scored against them on the back of penalties.
So Palm Wicks boots that on the far side. And you'll get the restart right on halfway.
3.5 minutes to go here, so Dungog will be doing everything they can to prevent another try before half-time and go in leading.
That's Tola Afoa with the ball. I was trying to get an offload there, but he's wrapped up around the ball there from Campbell, and Hinton was there, I think, also to help me out. So another opportunity for Stockton. They're making easy meters here. The referee calls it back and says, no, play the ball. Melmoth at dummy half. Palm Wicks running to the line.
Stepping through, beating a tackle.
Well, he's dancing around, puts
Kicking
it on the
ahead,
toe in
that's
the
too
corner.
deep.
And it'll go on the touch. So just under 3 minutes till half time on regulation time. Just a reminder to the viewers at home that our clock is just a guide. It's not the official time. So the Warriors will take their time here, pack the scrum.
Maybe another sneaky move off the scrum, length of the field try again.
Possibly.
Would be nice.
So Brecklesman gets us back underway. Good tackle around the legs. Yeah, you still see that in country football, tackling around the legs. That's a good run here by Brecklesman.
Now Cotton, that is.
Cotton,
fullback.
Pete, you got your eye on the pulse. We might have to get you on the books at Bar TV. You're doing a better job than I am. So good metres out.
Good run from Weiler from dummy half.
And there by Tola Afoa there to help out in that tackle.
Oh, a bit of a slap there after he played the ball.
Brecklesman, that pass went forward, only by about 5 metres, but the referee's seen it. So not what
Dungog needed.
Yeah, just before half time. Great opportunity for the Sharks.
Ball boy, for the ball.
They're taking their time, the restart. Phillips will feed this.
Time for a set of 6. Probably about 2 tackles in country football a minute. Not like the NRL where they can churn about 6 tackles out.
So they come to the camera side here. It's Anderson. Gets out of the tackle, still going forward. So up to the 20-metre zone. Good run there from Brad Anderson.
Need to defend this set of 6, Dungog.
So that was Webber going for a scamp from dummy half, just wasting a bit of time there. It's probably not what they wanted. Melmoth at dummy half. It's Phillips. Links up with Robinson.
Bit skinny out wide, Dungog, on the far side.
So they go again through Palm Wicks. Gives that to Tola Afoa. I believe he's out there. He pops it out the back. It's Palm Wicks with the ball. Gives it out there to Tupou. He's going to be in.
Yeah.
So Stockton get another try just before half-time.
23 seconds on the clock. The Sharks are in. Dungog caught short out wide.
22 all for kick to come. Kept the ball alive, the Sharks. You can hear those horns. Wouldn't be local footy without the horns going in the background. So just what the Sharks needed. Just before half-time was another try, 22 all. With the kick to come. That's not the train, that's the halftime siren you would have heard in the background there. And just
Good
caught,
catch there by the commentator.
just taking
Nearly
another
lost
catch
everything.
of the monitor. Caught that with the left hand. Caught the other Bruin catch with the right hand. Boys at Bar TV know what I'm talking about. So pretty much right on the sideline there. You see that that ground's looking very lush, especially in the outfield. So Palm Wicks, Jacob Palm Wicks, looking to convert this one. It's one thing about footballs, score a try in half time, it just wastes a few more minutes in that break. You want to get in the sheds at this time. It's freezing. It is pretty cold, but the boys will be warmed up.
Oh, right, I heard.
So he steadies himself, taking plenty of time. It's not a bad strike again, but this one is waved away. So at half-time here in Quizmasters Trivia, Friday night football, it is 22-all between Dungog and the Stockton Sharks. We'll be back with more second half action after these messages, I guess. Back to Dungog's Bennett Park here, Friday night football here from Quizmasters Trivia. Thanks for bringing the pictures, Bar TV Sports. It's our first game ever here in Dungog, and it's 22-all. It's locked up here between the Dungog Warriors and the Stockton Sharks. You can see the home side there back out on the field. Still waiting for the visitors to come down the tunnel. So it's been a pretty attacking style of football so far. 4 tries each. We've had a couple of good tries, long distance tries from dummy half, and also a referee gone down. So we've had pretty much everything as Pete Tiger Hudson comes back, joins me alongside the Ute.
A bit of word on the young referees. Young Jake Ibe, his brother Brett Ibe, he's down refereeing in Newcastle, done a couple of first grade games. He's only both very young, both got big aspirations in the referees' ranks, so he's doing a great job since he got out there tonight anyway.
Yeah. Come up to Dungog, you expect just to run the line and all
yes,
of a sudden
well,
you're thrown in the thick of things.
But it's great to see young blokes getting involved in refereeing. You've got the two, we've managed to snig another linesman from in town, so we've got 2 linesmen, official linesmen on board. The Fisher brothers, Aaron and Jake,
So we're back underway at the second half. Goes straight down to Phillips. He gives it to a charging Tupou.
It was a very good run, but solid defence from the Warriors.
Melmoth will go for a scamper from dummy half on that far side. You can see the spectators on that hill. They're all rugged up. So we'll go again through Robinson. Passes that to Meehan.
So it is a fair crowd here for a cold May night in Dungog against Stockton.
So through the hands again. Tola Afoa taking it over halfway. So Meehan again. This will be second hit up of this set. Just short of the 40 metre
Tackle
zone.
there from Robson and Nevin. 2 smallest blokes on the field almost.
So come to the short side again. Palm Wicks was under pressure, got the kick away down to the fullback Cottam. Allowed it to bounce a couple of times, and eventually, he got through one tackle, but he's met heavily there by Tola Afoa and Tupou in that tackle. So that's a good run there from
Evans.
From Evans.
On the field in the left centre position in the second half.
First penalty of the second half goes to Dungog. So this one, I reckon, is going to come straight towards us.
You're spot on. You could almost catch that.
Got a toe to it. But, if I was 10 years younger, I would have died for it. But we won't go on. Here's Ward again. Good hard.
Good run and good hit. Good tackle.
Solid defence there. Aidan Brecklesman, dummy half, gives that to Hinton. So they go to the left side again through the other Brecklesman. Cut out pass there, up there to the 16 is
Evans.
Thanks, Pete, for helping me out there. So we're...
Wouldn't mind seeing the Dungog halfback Trey Breckelman's take on the line at some stage during this half.
You go to the short side, left side, he's
he
through the
doesn't
gap
need
there.
to. He's give it to Craigie, he's give it to Barnes, who'll score in the corner.
Great stuff from Dungog. Their 5th try of the night. Back in front.
Good work in the lead up there from Mick Craigie. Out to Barnes.
Tell you what, Pete, we might have to get you on the call Newcastle under Rugby League more often. You killed it.
Happy to help.
So just what the doctor ordered for the home team. Early try in the second half to hit the lead.
I'm pretty sure it was Barnes that scored. It's one thing about Brad Barnes, when he gets the ball in his hands, he just knows one way to go, and that's straight for the line. During his first year back in the Warriors colours since 2014, still only just turned 22, Brad, so great to see him back.
It was a good bust there originally made by Craigie, I think it was, the number 11 jersey.
It was too, yeah. Just talking about Breckelman's having a run and he decided to pass and put the man through the gap, so he can probably keep doing that, but he was Dungog's leading try scorer last year. There's only one game last year where Breckelman's didn't score a try. 23 tries for the year, but he was playing 5'8" and centre a lot of last year.
It's not a bad kick from Brecklesman, but...
yes, he's got it.
Over.
He has got it. A great kick from the sideline.
Well, trying trying to get this up the board. 28-22. Dungog in front now, again by the 6 points. So the way this game's going, we could have a field goal decide this at the end. So Phillips will get us back underway for the Sharks. Shallow restart, really. It's a bad kick, bounced for Cottam. Gives this to Hinton. Takes that just to the 30-metre zone. So Cottam will go for a scamper from dummy half. He's wrapped up there by Robinson, and Melmoth there was to help out. So they go to the left side again as that wind picks up.
Just came back the wind. Thought we'd lost it. Ward again, another good run. So another good set here for the Warriors. They get the kick away. Brecklesman from dummy half. Don't know if it's a 40-20, it won't matter, they'll get it anyway.
So this is Webber, Jordan Webber. Tries to get around his opposite number, he does, but he's met there by Cottam.
By Cottam.
Needed that tackle. So this is...
plenty of offside calls here from the Stockton bench.
Just to the left of us. That's Tola Afoa.
Good defence from Dungog.
Oh, he's looked like that ball popped out there from Tupou. But, yeah, the referee, late call there. I didn't know if the referees were wired for sound here, but got a call from someone. And going to have a scrum right on halfway. Dungog feed.
Happened right in front of us, that lost ball.
So, it's Tupou there on your screen, the captain. Having a chat to his teammates there from the Sharks. Just eating up a couple of seconds, catching their breath. So the car horn behind us, just hurry up, get things underway. Oh.
Lucky there by the Warriors.
So the Warriors have a good opportunity, just short of halfway.
Oh.
Good solid hit there on Robson.
Yes, manhandle there.
By Meehan. So Brecklesman goes to short side to Hinton. He'll just get on to halfway. So they haven't really gone anywhere in a couple of tackles here, the Warriors. Ward out the back to Trey Brecklesman. Short pass, it's gone to ground from Campbell. We're going to have a knock-on for the Warriors, so a double knock-on, says the referee, which is probably the right decision. Now we'll touch in.
Interesting decision coming up here.
So we're just going to have a scrum by the looks of it, and it will be a Sharks feed.
No Dungog feed.
Wow.
He was right, he ruled it. It's come off the Dungog player's leg. It didn't come off his hands. And a knock on then from Stockton.
Righto, so a let off there for Dungog.
Very much so.
I'll check that on the tape on Monday. Back underway. Brecklesman out the back. Looking up there with Evans. So Campbell's at dummy half. They go to the
Ward out to
side.
Hinton. Don't know if that's the right move, boys. Back inside the Ward.
Good tackle.
Need some straight, hard running.
So they're stretched out to the right here. But they go to the left side.
Breckelman's great run for Breckelman's.
He's got the fullback to beat. He just got enough on him to put him down to the ground. So they're 10 metres out from the line, the Warriors.
Dangerous how dummy up Breckelman's. Now Robson's going himself.
He's close to the line.
And lost it, has he? No.
Well, he'll play the ball quickly. Brecklesman goes from dummy half again. Gee.
Oh, he's got to use it, fellas. He's got to use it. Got numbers out to the right.
So they can go either side here. And they'll go from dummy half again. Probably wasn't the best play, but Ward just throws it out. It's almost intercepted by Palm.
Yeah, that was Hinton through that. Hinton through the intercept pass, but all the player had to do was catch it, and I think he might have ran the length of the field and scored, but it'll be another scrum feed to Dungog. Great run from Breckelman's there not long ago. Split them open, just pulled down short of the line.
So another let off there for the Warriors there. They'll get a scrum feed and a full set of 6, about 20 out from the Sharks line. Matthews will feed it. They go to the left side through Bregelsman. Is that to the 16, Evans?
There's a little bit of room, Evans. He can create havoc.
So Ward taking it forward. The defence was up quick then. So big opportunity here for Dungog.
Robson, one of the smallest men on the field, but pound for pound, one of the toughest.
He certainly had a good game here tonight. Another slow play the ball. They go to the left side. Cut out pass. Finds Ward.
Looking for the offload, wasn't there.
So they got numbers both sides. They go to the left side through Brecklesman. Looking out his brother. Good pass. So close
nearly
again.
a double movement. Tempting there for Evans. Pulled down just short.
Barnes in at dummy half. Goes back out to Brecklesman.
Out to Craigie.
Craig hasn't seen much game time here tonight.
No, last tackle coming up.
So they go to the left side again. Breckelson puts it on the toe. He scored one first half like that.
Too deep, that one. Back to the 22. Luckily, there's no 7-tackle play in this competition, so... Had a couple of chances there, the Warriors, but couldn't convert them into points.
So Kinchella taking it forward.
Great tackle from Dungog there.
Driving him back, so he's gone back pretty much to where he started the tap.
Bora and Robson.
This is Robinson.
Robson
through plenty
again.
of work for the Sharks tonight.
Robinson tackled by Robson.
So Melmoth at dummy half. This is Meehan. Get away from one, but eventually he's wrapped up just short of the 40 metre
Craig
zone.
over the top there.
Phillips inside the 40 there.
That's a good kick.
Not a bad kick at all. Campbell's got some work to do to get
He's
there.
got it. Great work, Jordan Campbell.
Gets away from the tackle, but eventually he's wrapped
Smashed.
up. Smashed is the word from Smith.
Caught him up the blind here, I think. Yep.
Jake Smith was
Ooh.
Jordan Webber also on the tackle. Matthews at dummy half. It's been spilt.
Bad. Lucky there. Bad mistake from the Dungog, but got out of it with a relieving penalty.
Yeah, it's what Stockton needed. Got that good kick away on the last tackle, and penalty gets Dungog out of trouble. A fine touch on the 40 metre zone. So the 14's come on for Stockton. Looks like he's playing fullback, Nathan Vasey.
Very keen up on in defence, Stockton. I'm sure there's a couple of metres offside then. They're not getting back with the ref at all, but getting away with it at the moment.
So he's got through a mile of work for Dungog tonight. Big front row.
Both front rows have Ward and Hinton.
Speaking of that, Nathan Ward's come off for a bit of a breather.
Replaced by Johnny Ward, and Mick Craigie going off, replaced by Bryson Brahm.
So inside pass. This is
Robson up the middle again.
Run into a brick wall there from Toloafoa. Play the ball. I think I'd be taking my time getting up playing that too if I got hit by Toloafoa.
It's a nice towering kick.
This is a real tester for
great
the
take by the fullback.
Versailles. Just come onto the field. Got a tester straight away. Good take. So it's just Tupou trying to run around them. So Tupou down the sideline, inches from that sideline. He's still going. It's a great run from the big back rower. It's taking about 4 to wrap him
That
up.
was a storming run, that was. Last thing Dungog wanted.
A scrappy play of the ball, almost come undone. That's the 19, Willie Tupou though. Flicks out the back to Melmoth. Palmwicks to Phillips. Inside pass to Toloafoa. Just lost their shape there a bit there, the Sharks. What have they got here with the remaining tackles? They go the short side with Phillips. Another short pass. It's gone to ground. And we'll have a scrum.
Dungog off the hook again.
So 28-22. 14 gone in this second half. And Dungog just getting out of trouble. It's Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. If you're just joining the stream, hope you're enjoying it. Here in beautiful Dungog, you've got the fires going in the crowd and keeping everyone warm.
Pretty good crowd for tonight's game. Cars everywhere around the hill.
That's what you want to see. A lovely local footy.
Yeah, so there'll be a few air conditioners on in some of those cars.
Here's Ward. Met solidly there by Smith. And Mean in there also to help out for Stockton. So Matthews. Looked to pass, but eventually just took the tackle himself, just short of his 40-metre zone. They come back to the right. One-on-one tackle there. So go back to Brecklesman. Kick this down.
Need a good chase here. Need a good chase.
For size there to pick it up.
Guy Russ has gone on for Jordan Campbell as soon as he's picked up a leg injury as he comes off.
Interesting. You think with the cold weather, a few players would go down with cramps, but we've only had the one tonight.
Another lost ball there from Stockton. Certainly inviting Dungog into this game, although Dungog do have the lead. But Stockton look very dangerous when they have the ball, when they can hang on to it.
Well, the referee calls time off again.
Becoming frustrated, the ref, with the Stockton players and the Dungog players complaining.
So it looks like he's called Phillips out here, the 5'8".
And hitting the front row for Dungog. Or he'd be acting captain in Ward with Ward off the field.
Just having a couple of quiet words.
No good blowing up when you drop the ball cold. Especially to the referee.
So Dungog, massive opportunity here. 30 out from the Stockton line. Heading towards the clubhouse end.
I'd like to see Nathan Ward back out there, but a lot of what Dungog do is off the back of what he does in the front row position.
So it's Matthews. Cut out past to
Evans.
Brahm. So I want to use up the full set here. Oh, it's gone to ground as I say that. And
bad play
Stockton
there
led
from
off the hook.
Dungog. Bora trying to step inside before he had the ball in his hands.
So it's one of those games at the moment that neither side want to take the game by the scruff of the neck. They're just allowing each side to stay in the game.
I don't think anyone's held with more than 3 tackles the last 3 or 4 sets of 6.
Well, if their hands are like mine, they're like ice. It'd be pretty hard to get a grip on the ball.
I think about Stockton, they'll seem to be the same size and shape. All big and solid. There are no really little blokes out there.
Looked like a high shot there, and the
penalty
referee's
for a
picked
high
it up.
shot.
Bora going a bit high.
Bora trying to make up for his error just recently.
It's not a bad kick for touch either for the Sharks. So if they can get a roll on, we saw it in the first half, the Sharks, and they get a bit of a roll on, they can post points quickly.
They certainly can. Dungog play a compressed defence too, which caught him out late in the first half, just before half time.
So that's Melmoth, that's Meehan. So a big opportunity here for the Sharks. Palmwick's cut out
it's
pass.
A great ball.
Tupou.
Try
Tupou.
time.
Insider, outside, finds Billy Tupou. And short Stockton. Make it 26-28. Apologies to the Stockton fans. Another good try there for Stockton. Just what they needed.
Simple play there, just a second man play. Dungog caught short out wide again.
Well, Billy Tupou, he made the break. He had the fullback, or playing on the wing now, Ryan Moody, on the left. He had Ben Tupou inside. Picked Ben Tupou to score out wide. So 28-26. Midway through this second half.
Can Dungog hang on and can Stockton hang on to the ball? But that did come from a mistake from Dungog. Mistake with the ball and then a relieving penalty, which added to it. Stockton get up Dungog's end and score. Seems to be the story of the day.
This will be Palm Wicks again taking this conversion.
The fullback, yes. Probably favouring from on that side with the wind blowing across. He's kicked well tonight anyway.
Yeah, it's a difficult kick. 9 in from touch. See those cars and the spectators behind us, behind the goalpost.
A couple of local cars flashing lights here might be beneficial, but it's not curling back enough.
Straight across the face. Good catch by the ball boy down there. And it remains 28-26. Dungog enjoying a 2-point lead. So now it's the Warriors' turn to take it back. Taking it back nice and slow as our original referee just walks past. He's looking all right now. He's a bit looser.
Dungog Warriors need Nathan Ward back on the paddock, I think.
Back underway.
And Aidan Breckelman's for that matter.
Bad kick. It's going to. Oh, gee, I thought that was going to go out the sideline.
Knocked back, was it?
Did very well, Melmoth, to clean that up. Here's Ben Tupou of another strong run.
Very hard to pull down these Stockton players.
So they go to the short side. Palm Wicks shaped the pass. It was a big dummy. Still bounce around. Tupou again with the ball. It's Meehan with the ball. He'll just run it straight. He's eventually wrapped up.
Some plenty good hit-ups tonight, Meehan, for Stockton.
So Phillips kicking, looking for that 40-20 again. Twice when he's gone to kick it, that wind has stopped. Cotham's there to pick it up. He's tripped over and tries to get away from Phillips. He's got the troops there to help him out. So
Bit of a stumble there, probably stopped him making a few yards.
It's a big set here for the Warriors.
It is. They need to complete this set.
So the Stockton defence now sort of lining up. Hinton runs into a solid tackle. It's Melmoth out there on that far side. No, it was Anderson, I beg your pardon.
Robson, another good run from Robson.
Come out of a cannon there. So the other short side, Hinton again. Looked to get the pass away, but not so. It's the last tackle. It's back to Breckelsman.
He's kicking straight down their throat, but which is not the right option.
It's a good take there from Vasey. Vasai, hope I've got that wrong. Right, I hope I've got it right, not wrong. It takes it up to the 40. So Melmoth again at dummy half, finds, looks like that's Robinson again. Probably his 50th hit up.
Still inviting trouble out here on this side of the field if they go wide, Stockton.
So Palm Wicks again, he's out wide looking for Tupou.
Good tackle there, Chris Nevin.
So we get a few kids around us here.
Fans, they're called.
Fans. The only fan I've got is the one I use in summer.
And the one you'll have on your car on the way home.
Another slow play of the ball. Here's Ben Tupou again. Take it forward, charging through. Links up with Meehan.
Good tackle, Robson.
So Stockton starting to get a bit of a roll on here. They got numbers out the right.
Last tackle. They're going to run it.
Phillips.
Got the numbers.
Robinson throws it out the back. He's got numbers. I think that's Anderson. Anderson's going to be over.
That's a try. And
back-to-back tries for the Stockton Sharks. And that's the lead. 30 points to 28 with a kick to come.
So whoever's got the ball can hold on to for a couple of sets of 6. Are usually rewarded with a try in this game here tonight.
So, as I said, Stockton, once they get the ball in their hand and settle down a bit, they look pretty dangerous. 30 to 28. Another difficult kick on that far side, but the wind has stopped. So it's just
Ward coming off for Dungog with Ward off and Ward on.
So, well, just in front of us, John Ward's just walking off the field and almost got collected by a water bottle. We've had almost everything.
We have. Referees down. Water bottles thrown at players.
Jacob Palm Wicks, he's had a good night with a boot.
Still extend the lead to 4 if he gets this.
Strikes it nicely again.
He's missed it.
Waved away.
2-point ball game.
So it remains
15 to go. 16 to go.
Remains 30-28. The Sharks just in front. About the 5th or 6th time the lead has changed tonight. So Dungog, they need their home support to get behind them now.
I think they've all got their windows up in their cars. Just need a good set defensively, Dungog here. Keep Stockton pinned down their end if possible.
So Trey Bracklesman gets us back underway. It's another kick
Another
down that far.
Oh, and
good trap by Melmoth. Breaks his ankle in the process. But here's Ben Tupou again. Jeez, he's been strong the last 10-15 minutes.
Talking about keeping them down there, and he's just beat about 6 Dungog defenders in that run.
Here's Will Meehan again. Good strong run from Meehan. Almost got away from the tackle from Brigglesman.
Making ground at will, unfortunately. Stockton are against Dungog.
So they're
over halfway now. Stockton supported, but...
So Palm Wicks gives it to Tupou again. He's looked dangerous. Gets away from one. Pops out the back. That's Moody with the ball. Tries to beat Cottam. Gets a bit of help there from Robson as well. Eventually wrapped
Bryce
up.
And Brahm, great tackle by Cottam and Brahm.
10 out from the line. Palm Wicks.
Oh, trouble here.
Phillips, he's put it down or has he hung onto it? He had the pressure.
He doesn't knock on there. Good pressure there from Trey Breckelmans. Because it was certainly looking dangerous if they got that ball away.
He was up quick. But Phillips, I actually thought he hung onto it, but the referee saw it differently.
We lost it into the opposition player.
We are over the other side of the ground. So massive let off there for Dungog. Converted try for Stockton.
This stage of the game, they're all massive let-offs for both teams. Ward suffering a bit of cramp there, captain coach for Dungog, I think.
So we get back underway. This is Cottam. Had a strong game at fullback.
He has. He was under an injury cloud coming into the game. Only declared himself fit in the hours leading up to tonight's fixture.
It's been put down.
Put down by Ward. I think Captain Nathan Ward put that down. He's got a crook ankle, Ward, by the look of it. Or a leg injury of some description.
So another massive chance here for Stockton.
Definitely what the Warriors didn't need here.
So just under 15 minutes to go in this contest. What have the Sharks got? So they got more points in them. Here goes Phillips. He goes to run himself, almost got around the tackle. He ran back into him. He's eventually wrapped up by Bracklesman. Was that Cottam in that tackle?
Having trouble getting on the ground one-on-one.
It's a solid run there by me. He's been strong.
He scored, yeah. Dungog defence was non-existent there.
So Will Meehan, he's had a strong game for the Sharks, the number 13.
He's had a great game for them.
He's charged onto that. And
saved another 6-point lead with a kick to come, which he should kick. So Dungog certainly up against it now as the clock winds down.
As I said, under 15 minutes to go in this match. Another try for Stockton. That's 3 in a row. After a strong start by Dungog.
Well, considering they weren't given much chance in tonight's fixture, they've certainly played well and put themselves right into the game. They just need something to happen for them now in the next 10 minutes.
Well, Jacob Palm Wicks, he's given the kicking duties to Lincoln Melmoth. As I said, that wind has just pretty much stopped now here at Banner Park.
Might get a bit frosty here in the morning.
So another hush over that crowd. You can see the fire, the fans behind that goalpost there, keeping warm. And
he hooked that one in.
Has the extras, so it's now an 8-point ball game.
36-28.
So what have the Warriors got here? A strong last 12 minutes.
Don't know what they've got, but what they need is a strong set of defence and a mistake from Stockton.
So Trey Bracklesman will get us back underway. It's not a bad kick again down in that far corner, and it's been spilled.
There we have it. The breathing space what the Warriors need. Mistake from the kickoff.
Palm Wicks, he's had a strong game, the halfback for the Sharks, and he's just spilt that one, unfortunately, for the halfback.
What can Dungog do?
Big opportunity. What was that over the background there? Some funny horn?
I think that was one of those old sirens they used to use.
As long as it's not an
The
air raid.
Phantom sirens here.
As long as it's not an air raid shelter, we're all in trouble then. Well, the referee didn't like that scrum. We'll pack it again.
Maybe sneaky down the blind.
So this is Evans.
Evans, you go himself.
He's met solidly there by Versailles.
Probably time for a trade recommend.
And we got a knock on from Evans, dummy half. Might have been a hand in there.
Definitely not what the doctor ordered.
So Dungog, they're becoming their own worst enemy here the last 10, 15 minutes, and they've got the ball. They're just giving it away pretty easy. But the way this game has gone, there's
Stockton
been
no
a
hurry
few
to get
mistakes.
the ball back into play, as you would expect.
So we get the game back underway now. Going to the right-hand side of the field. That's a good run here.
No.
By
Great tackle.
very good tackle there. Hard to see who that is. I think it's Stevie
That's that
Lewis
man,
out
Robson.
there on the wing.
Scott Robson that was again.
So up to the 40-metre zone is Brad Hanson. He's had a strong game for the Sharks. Here's Mean again. There's Kinsella. Also had a strong game. So they come to the short
Trouble
side again
here.
with Ben
No.
Tupou. Just swatted off Matthews.
Pushing away Warriors supporters and offloading at will.
Melmoth was looking for support there, but just decided to take the tackle. So they're stacked here on the short side again, but they go out to the right. Phillips puts it on the toe. And
Looking
he's
for a
gone down
penalty.
the back play, and the referee says, yeah,
Penalty
he
to
was taken out.
Stockton, yes. Fair enough, I think.
So it's an 8-point margin. A kick for goals really not going to make much of a difference.
I don't think they're the type of side that kicks for goals when they're 8 points up. They go for the jugular, I think.
The way it is in Newcastle, Hunter, we can score another 5 tries.
I hope not.
So Stockton just working out what they're going to do here. Ref gets back into the line, and we're back underway through Meehan.
Aaron Cottam coming off the field injured, and that's not good for the Warriors.
A strong game, the fullback for Dungog. We go to the right side. Phillips does the dummy, tries to get through. He does get through. Phillips looking for
Tackle by Hinton out there, I think. Trying to have his head ripped off. But
looking for a quick play the ball.
unsuccessful.
It doesn't happen. Palm Wicks again. Goes out the back to Tupou. Dances around. Tries to get through Campbell. He does get through Campbell. Tupou's going to be over. Puts it down. Stockton have another, and that could be the ball game. 40
so
points
you
to
could
28.
be right there, Paul. 40 points to 28 against a valiant Dungog side here tonight, you have to say. They've tried hard, but just outclassed in the finish. Although it's not all over yet. Maybe
No,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Plenty of time left. There's the horns in the background. They've
Obviously, Stockton supporters.
made the trip up. It was a good play from Tupou. He got around his opposite number, cut back inside, and he still had plenty of work to do and got the ball down.
They've created all sorts of trouble when they've come wide down this side in the second half. Just too big and too strong on the edges. Simple as that. We have number 18 taking the field for his first run of the night, I think.
Josh Bridge. So Melmoth again with the kicking duties. 12-point margin. He kicks this, it pretty much should be all over.
Yes.
But stranger things have happened.
I don't think Dungog deserved to have another couple of tries put on them at this late stage for the effort they put in here tonight.
So Melmoth straight over, and now it's 42 points to 28. And Stockton have got the 2 points in the bag and enjoy the rest of the weekend off. What have the Dungog boys got planned for the rest of the weekend?
Probably go to the RSL tonight and have a couple of beverages and talk about what went wrong and what's going on for the weekend, but other than that, I'm not sure. Got a few blokes from Raymond Terrace up playing for us been there the last couple of years, come up with Nathan Ward, so it's another good kickoff.
Decent kickoff. Palm Wicks has put it down again, but this time it goes backwards. It's like Moody's going to be pushed in a touch.
Once again, Dungog get an opportunity on the opposition's line.
So this game isn't over yet. Margin is 14, but a couple of quick tries. There's still plenty of time. It's amazing how quickly teams move when they can sense a victory.
Like I said at the start of the game, 16 points isn't much in this competition. We scored 16 points in the first 10 minutes. We've got 6 minutes to score 14.
So here we go again. This is Evans.
Hinton off the scrum.
Bregelsman.
Ward.
Out the back. It goes to... Is that Robson out there without a head view?
I'm not sure from here. No, it's Russell.
So there's Evans again. Another hit up this set. 10 out from the line. Can they get another try? So they come to the right side. Bregelsman goes himself. About a metre short.
That was always coming. Bregelsman's by himself, but...
So, slow play the ball. Evans.
Oh, no.
Trey Bregelsman goes to nobody. Campbell's back there to
great
pick it up.
pick up, Campbell.
He's dancing around there.
Oh, he should have passed in, I think.
Looked like he had a bit of injury early, but he's all right now. Last tackle for the Warriors. What can they do? They go to the left side. Trey Bregelsman puts it on the toe, but Vassai's there to pick it up.
Tackled into touch, but repeat set. The first one of the game, I think.
I believe you're right there. Nathan Vassai, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
Don't think they've got the shot clock on the Stockton kick here, but I'm sure it's going to take at least 20 seconds. And throw it around among themselves. Who's going to kick it?
You see that. There's supporters in the background. They're rugged up. They're enjoying their local footy. Back underway.
That is a good kick-off.
Well taken there by Evans. Here's Nathan Ward taking it forward. Josh Bridge tried to make the tackle. He's eventually gone into the ground. He's just come on. Fresh legs for Stockton at this stage of the game. So they go to the left side through Bregelsman. He's Hinton out the back there.
Russell with the ball now. Tackle. Oh, he's offloaded.
Still play on here down the short side.
Barnes is in again. Barnes is in for his second try. Great offload from Guy Russell there to keep the ball alive.
So that's 32 now for Dungog. Down by 10. Important kick. Are they still in it?
At least they haven't given up the fight, Paul.
So just get the ball alive and have a bit of ball in their hands. They do look dangerous, Dungog. There's that air raid shelter again in the background. Don't know if you can pick that up on the Bar TV effects, Mike. So just under 5 minutes to go in this match. I should say under 4 minutes. Bregelsman strikes it. It's hit the post and gone in. So a good kick there from Trey Bregelsman. And it's now 42-34. Plenty of points in this. It's what you want to see in the local footy. This is Quizmasters Trivia Friday night footy, the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. Hope you're enjoying the pictures. It's a good crowd have turned up here in Dungog tonight to watch the first Friday night footy game.
They're very popular up here, the Friday night football.
It certainly is. Look at the crowd. They're all in their cars tonight. They're braving the elements.
There's at least 6 people in each of those cars.
Yeah.
Have Dungog got another one in them?
It's a good kick-off there from Phillips. Well taken there from Matthews.
On to Ward.
Ward running across.
Oh, running like a 3-year-old. Off to Bregelsman. Who's quick.
Phillips was back there. He kicked off and lucky he was back there having a bit of a breather because he had to make that tackle.
One thing about Bregelsman is he's lightning when he gets in the clear.
And we've got a forward pass. So that'll probably just about do us now.
That hurt.
So probably the slowest scrum we'll see packed here ever. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the match. The Sharks have the lead by 8. So that wind picks up again. I'll just hang on to this monitor so it doesn't fall off the ute. So here we go again. This is Versailles. That's Palm Wicks, I beg your pardon. It's taking over the 40. So maybe one last chance for the Sharks to score another try. Here's Bridge.
That was forward. If the other one was forward, I thought.
Yep, and the referee's picked it up. So he's had a fair game, this young referee. He was going to be touchy.
Full credit to him. He's only 16, 17, I suppose. But he's done a fantastic job. Could have a bright future in the sport.
Well, let's hope so. Hope he sticks at it. That's what we need. Some good young referees coming through. So we're into the final minute of play. So opportunity for Dungog to get a consolation try.
We used to have the pet move where they kick from dummy half for Breckelmans to follow.
There
like
you go.
That.
He's picked it well, but it's just a bit too
Not
deep.
going to come to anything this time, but he has scored a few tries off it.
That's there's Kinshella back there to pick that up. Can't quite see the number on the back of the jersey. Apologies, I've got that wrong. Here's Bridge again for another hit up. So he's just come on the field.
Seen plenty of action since he's been out there.
So here's Palm Wicks. Tupou again. And that's full time here at Bennett Park. The Stockton Sharks 42-34 have defeated the Dungog Warriors. It's been a brilliant night here. Hope you enjoy the coverage. Peter Hudson, thanks for stepping in, the co-commentary. You've done a superb job.
Thanks very much for coming up and putting Dungog on telly out there.
Mate,
love it, mate. Love to have you back here.
Pleasure to be here. So I hope you've enjoyed the coverage here. Bar TV Sports, thanks to Pablo on the camera, Josh back in the studio. It's been a good night here at Bennett Park with the visitors, Stockton Sharks 42 over Dungog Warriors 34. I'm Paul Arundale. I'll see you next time.